We need to make this clear. No one has issued anyone a deadline to anyone. The university has not given an ultimatum. Rather, what happened is after all day of faculty taking over the negotiations, they came here around 3 o'clock and distributed a document to students. It was on university letterhead, and it was essentially a pledge. Students vowed that they would or had left the encampment by 6 p.m. today, wouldn't come back, some other promises, and in exchange, the university would not pursue disciplinary action against them. Now, here's what happened shortly after that document was distributed. The encampment, which originally ended here, has extended all the way up to the top of the beach here. We want you to see where it's gone. Just after 5 o'clock today, we watched people inside the encampment start bringing their canopy tents out here. We want you to come back with us live here so we can show you what's going on. They started to bring all of these canopy tents that had been inside the encampment nearly 3/4 of the way up the hill, taking over the whole beach, and then they spent the next hour or so between 5 and 6 o'clock putting up a barrier, a backing on this so nobody can see inside. All here, these are stakes down. We checked, they put stakes into every single one of these. They didn't hammer some of them in all the way, and so they could be vulnerable to blowing over. They've planted their flags. There were a gentleman who engaged in a yelling match with some of them. They called for their de-escalators to come over. Everybody started recording. They told us we weren't allowed to be here. And we said, actually, we have permission to be here from the university on the beach. But it's clear that they are planning to extend their encampment as far up the beach as possible. I asked them why, and they said it's to send a message. The message that they want to send after this document was distributed to people inside the encampment, where students would promise to leave by 6, not come back. They would promise not to disrupt graduation ceremonies, not to engage in any other protests or demonstrations that violated university or student conduct policy. And in exchange, the university would not take disciplinary measures against these students. It wouldn't go on their permanent record, wouldn't affect their academic status. They'd be able to graduate, and their identities would be kept confidential. So this is not an ultimatum to the encampment. This is kind of a get out of jail free card, although that's a bad analogy, a way for students who have been involved in this encampment to get out of the encampment without facing any sort of disciplinary action from the school itself. So one other thing that we did want to make clear is we asked the university, did you issue an ultimatum? What's your reaction to the protesters extending their encampment up the beach? And by the way, the people who go through this campus every day, students, faculty members, they've been relegated to 2 corners, one little corner on each side. Actually, no corner over here because they're going to keep this going even longer. So the community can't use this space now. The university declined to comment on the growing size of this encampment, but did tell us in a statement which says, in addition to offering this kind of out for students who sign off on this conduct deferral letter, the university says, quote, we are pursuing other avenues for those who remain and would remind everyone that participation in the encampment is a trespass. We remain seriously concerned by the safety risks of the encampment. This is going to be going on for quite some time. We have another 11 News crew here. We'll be here all night, and we will let you know if any developments come up as the night goes on. Reporting live from the beach on the campus of Hopkins in Baltimore, I'm Kate Amara, WBAL TV 11 News.